Hi guys, today I really feel the need to crochet. I want to make a bangle bracelet, and I want to doing that with crochet. I got some cotton here. It's pretty old. I've been having that for years now. It's in a red color, and it was made in Croatia. Okay, I didn't know that, but that's awesome. It's about 1 millimeter thin, and I got size 8 beads, and I have 6 colors. Okay, so my gold will be my starting color, and what you need to do when you crochet is first you have to put your beads on your thread. Okay, and you need to put a lot of them on there because you're going to crochet a whole bracelet, and because I basically don't know how many beads go on there, and I'm not going to count them. I'm going to leave the thread on the cotton ball. Okay, so if I need more thread, then I can, at the end of the thread, I can put more beads on there. So first I'm going to put all the beads on the table so that we can pick them up. You need, I use a wide-eyed needle, but I think there are special crochet needles for that, for putting the beads on there. But a wide-eyed needle will go perfectly well. And I just want to put some of the colors on the table so that I can pick them up. I haven't really thought about that. I'm going to put that out of sight a little bit, but you will see me picking them up. I gotta go and move that over because I want all 6 colors to be in order. Okay, picking that one up, and so then I put them next to each other. Gold will be my starting point, but as you pick them up, if I start with picking up my gold, it will be on the bottom. So basically this gold needs to move to that side and picked up last to be first. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm moving gold over to the other side. Moving my beads over. Okay, and now when you use this little triangle thing, you get them like kind of in a straight line, so you got some more room. Okay, and gold like last. So this is basically how you're gonna pick them up. Okay, so let's start putting these beads on here one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this will be my sequence, and I'm going to pull that all the way down, and I'm just going to add the beads as I go along, and you just need a whole bunch of them on your needle or on your thread before you can even begin to start with crochet. So I suggest, if you got crochet needles and 8/0 beads, that you start doing that now and pause me until you got a fair amount on there. Okay, I just measured my rope, and I am about 1 meters and 96 centimeters. So I now got a whole lot of beads on my thread. So I'm going to roll that up a little bit, and then I'm going to start working. Okay, first we start with a loop, that we need to begin with, or else we don't have any place to stick our hook. So hook goes in, and then we're going to pull that a little bit tighter. Okay, I'm going to start with our first color, and as you can see, that is now gold. And by gold, I know that each time I have to start with the gold. That's my first one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm pulling down my gold. I am taking the thread and holding it behind my needle, and I'm putting my middle finger against it, and then I'm going to pull that thread around, and I'm going to go and pull that one right through that first loop. Now that's not very tight, so you got to kind of jiggle it and tighten that up. There we go. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. And now it's tightened up. Okay, so you got to make sure that this bead doesn't go through that loop anymore. So pull it a little bit on the back and a little bit on the front and jiggle it the way you have to. Okay, so next one. Okay, so I'm putting that bead like that, and then I'm going to pull that a little bit, and I'm going to then take it over with my fingers. Okay, then I'm going to hold on to it with my fingers, and then I'm going to pull that through like that. Okay, so pulling that down, holding that with my middle finger like that, and then pulling that a little bit tighter, and then picking them. I got all three of them right here with my thumb, and I'm pulling that tight, and I'm pulling that down. That's the fourth one. Putting that in between my fingers, and then I'm pulling that through. And if that's not tight enough, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. There we go. But you can pull that tight to begin with your middle finger. See, just like that. You just put your middle finger there. If it's over here, right there, and you just kind of pull that tight right there, like that. And then you hold on to it, and then you pull that through. Okay. Now the last one, before we start with gold again. Pull that down, hold on to that, and pull that through. And jiggle it a little bit if it's not tight enough. Okay, now we're going to start again with the first one. And what we need to do is we need to go in under the gold. Now, if you jiggled that too tight, that's going to be hard. And I did jiggle that too tight. So it's going to be a little bit hard, but you need to go under it. Okay, so I got it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to split those two up. Okay, so we're going to move that one over and make sure that the rest of it stays in front. And then we're going to pull that first gold right in between the last bead and the first bead. Okay, so now we're going to go and keep that down. You can make sure that your thread is over that gold here that you moved over to the right side. You got to make sure that that thread is over there. Okay, so pull it through the loop and then pull it through the next loop. Okay, I'm going to go and close you up a little bit. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go now pick up the red one. I'm going to go under the red one. And we're going to move that over. And then we're going to wiggle red down, slide it down. And we're going to hold on to that. Between the gold and the red, we're going to hold on to that right there. I'm going to move the thread over the red, right here, the one that you moved over. And we're going to go and pull through 2 loops, okay? And now quickly slide in under the pink and move that over. So you already got that done, and then that way, if you don't take the break in between the sliding it over and moving into the pink, you won't lose the thread of your needle. You know, I don't want to. I do that as quickly as possible. Like when I go through both loops, I want to go straight into the next one because I don't want to lose the loop from the needle. Okay, sometimes it will happen, but okay, so here we go. We got the pink right in between the pink that you moved over and the red right there. I'll hold on to it, and we're going to go pull that thread through the 2 loops and boom, into the next one. And move that over. Okay, so be sure you're in there. Hold on to everything before you pick up your beads or anything, before you slide anything down, because that's very important. I just want to make sure that you lose your loop as little as possible, but it will happen. So okay, we got 1, we got 2, and boom, let's go into that pink, underneath that pink, while I still have everything under control. And move that pink over. There we go. And then we got pink right here. And you're in the right bead. You're when you see that the next one is also pink on your thread. Okay? So, and now we're going to go through 2. Okay. And then we got red. And go and slip into that red and move that red over. There we go. And move red down in between the pink and the red. Got that. Hold on to that. Put your middle finger on there and just kind of slide that through. Now we're going to go start with gold again, which is the first one. And little by little, we'll now be able to hold on a little bit to our piece. Okay, slide that down in between. And I use my middle finger to just kind of push down on there to keep that in place. And move it under and through. And now we got red. And we're going to move that over. And we move red down. And we put our middle finger on there. In between the gold and the red, right there. And over. And we got pink. Move in pink. Move over pink. Slide down pink. Hold on to pink. And right through there. Into the brown. Move over brown. Slide down brown. And hold on to brown. And through the loops. Oh, and it will happen, as you can see. We're going to pick up the loop that we last had. Okay? Which means we got to go into brown. Move over brown, slide down brown, hold on to brown, and try again. Okay, and then we move under pink, slide over pink, slide down pink, hold on to pink, and 1 and 2. Wine red, move over wine red, slide down wine red, loop through and into gold. Yay! And we're at the beginning again, and we're starting to slowly, we're gonna start seeing the progress of the of the piece. So, oh, I forgot to slide down. I'm talking and I'm not paying attention while I'm talking to what I'm doing. I forgot to slide down my gold. And it's hard to pick up the loop. So you gotta be careful. Make sure you got a needle at hand so you can pick up your loop. Okay, so into the gold. Slide over to the gold. And slide the gold down. And through both of them. And into the red. Move over the red. Slide down the red. And through the both of them. Gotta hold it in place. Under. And through. And then the pink. Move it over. Slide it down. Hold on to it. Oh. Move it over good. Pull that through. I think I will be less blurry when I just go out a little bit. Okay, now my beads start here, so what I need to do is I need to slide them down a little bit because I need, of course, some space to use my thread. So I'm just sliding all my beads down the roll, my cotton ball, so that I have some space to work. There we go. I'll have to slide them down a little further later on, because you're working with the thread, and you're using up more thread than you are using up beads. So you will have to roll that down now and again. Okay, so into under the bronze here, brown. There we go. Slide them down. I only need one though, right here. Hold on to that. 1, 2. Okay, and then you gotta pick up the pink. Gonna move the pink over. Gonna move the pink down. Hold on to the pink. And pull them through. I got the red. Under the red, move over the red, slide down the red, hold on to the red, and through both of them, and into the gold again. And we're at the beginning. Move over the gold, moving a couple of them down to keep them close. Okay, gold, hold on to the gold, in between the gold and the wine red, there, pull them through, and then the lava red, move it over, got that red, hold on to that red, pull them over, into the pink, move over the pink, you know, and as you do this, it will get easier. I can now hold on to my little piece on the bottom, so that helps. Into the bronze, move over the bronze, hold on to the bronze, and through and pink, another pink, or light purplish, and hold on, and pull through, and the wine red, move over, slide down, and hold on, and pull through, and the gold again. Okay, and that's the 4th gold. Now I am curious to see that if I have 10 golds on there and I finish my row, how long that rope will be. So I suggest, if you got it, pause me now, and I will be back when I get 10 gold on there. Okay, this is 10 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and I just finished up. I have to start again with gold. And this is 2 centimeters and 2 millimeters. That's about 22 millimeters long. Okay, well, as you can see, I made my bracelet and this fits just fine. It also rolls over your hands like this, okay? So it can be a little bit smaller, so you can roll it out. What I did was, here's my loop that I was working with. I'm going to pull that through because now we need to make it a bangle and attach one side to the next. I gotta pull my beads down. Okay. And I want to make sure that I got enough thread here. So, okay. I'm gonna cut my thread, and these beads need to be sorted out and put back in place. See how much beads I have left over. In sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40. Okay, 4. So I would have been okay with putting 11 sets of 10 times 6 beads on there, because I got like 4 beads sets left over and then some. Okay, so I know that for next time, because I do want to make another bracelet. I want to make a patriotic bracelet later on. So I finished off with the red, and the gold is where I would start. So now we need to get the 2 sides together. And we need, of course, to match the colors. I'm going to go and turn it over like that. And I'm going to take my wide-eyed needle. And I'm going to push this through the middle of this is the end till. I'm going to push that through the middle over here and come on out over there somewhere, if I can. It's pretty tight. Okay, I'm going to do that for a second because I want to get the 2 sides together. Now we got to go and twist it. That's right there. The pink is pink and the red is red. Okay, now we're going to put the wide-eyed needle on the working thread. And basically this should start with gold, gold, gold. This is where we ended, right? See where we ended? And you gotta twist it and make sure that you can find it. Like that, okay. It needs to be like basically a natural curve. So this gold would be the closest gold to it. Okay, now we're gonna go. I hope you can see that and that does not blur. We're gonna go under this gold. With our needle. Okay. And then we're gonna pick it up like we did while we were doing crochet. Okay, so we pick it up, we're gonna go under the bead and we're gonna move that over. Okay, and then you can pull that tight. Now like that, pull that tight, make sure that that doesn't twist. And now we're gonna go under the red and move red over right there. Right there. Move red over. Okay, pull it tight. And hold it in place. Pull it tight. And now we're going to do pink. Under the pink. Now make sure you're right under the pink. And here under the pink, and move pink over. Under the brown. And under the brown here, move brown over. Going under the pink, just kind of opening that up. Under the pink, here. Move pink over. Gotta go pick up the red. That's the last one. And that's the hardest one. Under the red. And move red over. Guess it's the last one, so it's the hardest one. You gotta make sure that you don't get caught under any other thread. Move red over. You just want that one red. There we go. Okay, now that we have them all connected, you might want to go back into that red and just kind of, you know, slide through a couple of beads. So just to make sure that that doesn't come loose anymore. And look at that. That's awesome. I'm just going to go and follow the needle. If I can also put it on a different needle, like a tapestry needle, which would be easier. Then I could just kind of go into the middle. Then I would be able to come up. I don't have tapestry needles, but if you have them, you know, that would be handy in this case. And it looks absolutely stunning. And yeah, I want to make a patriotic version. Next time, but I gotta get the beads first. And 8/0 is perfect for this. People, you know, I really respect them that can do this with the 11/0s. Amazing. It takes a lot of practice though. I think the 8/0s are looking wonderful. It's a wonderful size. I think that's enough now. And the 15/0s, of course, it looks so much more delicate. And if you never crocheted before, to start this with 6/0s, the biggest seed bead of miyuki that there is, that's actually a really good plan, because that's how I started. I started doing crochet for the first time with the biggest beads there were, because it's easier, you know, it's easier to learn. So basically that is it, and yeah, I hope you liked it. And oh, that's way too big for me. Well, I know now. I can do with a little less tight, because you can just kind of roll them on and roll them off. So I can do them a little tighter next time. That means I think I have 100 sets will be more than enough. Maybe even 95 sets. But it still looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? And the colors that I used, I will leave that for you down in the description area. Yep, I got everything. Yep, okay. This is the closest I have to red for 8/0 permanent. Cranberry, that's cranberry. This is duracoat galvanized berry. Okay, I'll have the colors for you in the item description in case you want to use the exact same colors. But you know, I think you should just give it your own twist, whatever colors you prefer. And I hope you really enjoyed this. I will be back with more crochet, no doubt. Okay, bye guys.